So in the last session, we have discussed about matplotlib, am I right? Today, our agenda is what? Seaborn. Same matplot, but same Seaborn also like matplotlib, but it is an advanced. It is advanced level. Okay, so Seaborn by using MATLAB and Seaborn, the combination of these are all okay. It will help you to do exploratory data analysis for deep learning, for machine learning. So data analysis. Okay. So we're gonna be using that's the Seaborn, also very important. So don't be skip this. So please be try to practice Seaborn also. We're gonna be using. So these are all concepts in exploratory data analysis. Maybe in the Monday class. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so let us do it. Let us do it practically in Seaborn library. So if you want to try to do that, first step is what exactly. So yeah, we have discussed already what is the Seaborn. Okay, but let us review one more time. So it is a better high level data visualization library in Python. On top of matplotlib also we can. Okay, it is easier, so more attractive, more professional, better for statistics analysis like Explorer data. Okay, so more better colors, themes, and chart analysis, chart kind of this style we can able to do that. Okay, fine. So, but if you want to start first, we need to install. We need to install. Okay, one more. Let it be go for. Let it be go for which are all the. Let me add few points here. A second. Which are all the you know plots we are gonna be. So this is a distributed plots actually. Disk plots. We have a disk plots. We're gonna be discussing about disk plots and join plots and pair pair plots. These are all things which we are going and so many, but slowly we can. Okay, fine. So before that, so we need to import. Before importing, we have to make sure about it whether it is install this library or not. What are the library name? Pip install pip install cbol. So please be in execute. Please be in execute. Pip install. I think so. Did I selected environment? Yes, we have selected environment. Okay, we have successfully selected environment. Please be after selecting. Please be execute. Once if it is in execute, invalid syntax. So what are the syntax, guys? Please pip install cbon. Once if it is in execute. Oh, everything is perfect. Am I right? What I'm giving pip install cbon. Yeah, loading. Maybe the loading issue sometime. Maybe if any issue, please be select. Make sure about whether it is environment selected or not. And we have an options called a restart kernel. Please restart kernel. Once if it is restart kernel, automatically it will work. Okay. Then once if it is done, then we need to import. So which are all the libraries we need to import, guys? Please import as a Seaborn enough. Import Seaborn as SNS or else any name, any alias name we can able to give. Once if it is successfully imported, then still let it be try to execute. Then please wait, let it be try to execute. Yeah, it is successful. Then let us use any data set. Create a variable by helping of SNS. So load datasets. One option call name call datasets. We can able to use pre-existing datasets we have like tips, iris, so many datasets we have. But to explanation to understand data seaborns, I'm gonna be using a tips data set. Once if it is in execute, then if you want to print this data set, yeah, I can able to use very well. So not I don't want to display the whole data, first head of the data. This is what exactly data set. Okay, let me explain this. Any data set, if we go for any data set, we have a different functions. Maybe the function name might be total bill, tips, sex, smoker, day, time, size 1. Let us assume we have a function 1, function 2, function 3, function 4. So if you want to explore data analysis, if you want to try to do that, so first you should understand. So in this data set, so each and every function, which are all dependent functions, which are all independent functions. Maybe for example, here is a maybe for example, okay, F1, F2, maybe it is a independent functions. Maybe F4, maybe a dependent function based on independent value, F1 function, F2 function, F3 function. So the fourth dependent function will be decided. It will be decided. The fourth of the dependent value will be decided. For example, let's say, so I want to come to know what is the tip based on the total bill, based on the sex, based on the smoker, based on the day, based on the time, based on the size. The tip will be decided. It is a tip is decided on the total bill. Tip is decided on the based on the female and maybe if you are smoker, if it is a Sunday, Monday, maybe dinner or lunch, and what are the size of the people of the dinner. If you go for any restaurant, tip is this data set is the data which we are getting from one of the example called restaurant. So in the restaurant operation, so the data Sunday, Monday, the monthly data, weekly data, day data. So this entire information we have, but each and everything is into the total pills, tips, sex, smoker, day and time. But dividing into these are all the functions we calling as a function. But each and every function, okay, dividing into the independent or dependent. But based on that independent values are data, okay, dependent will be changed. But what are the problem statement here? What are the problem statement? If we are gonna be find what will be the tip, if it is the total bill increase, if it is smoker increase, and what are the problem statement we want to resolve in this model? In this model, we are gonna be find what tip. The problem statement we need to resolve in this model, tip. Got it. For that, we're gonna be taking this. Clear, all of you understood. Clear up to this point? Any questions? Clear. But here is how exactly we can analysis this data. How exactly we can. The data, the data we need to understand. Maybe we are comparing with this, maybe tips, total bill with tips, maybe total bill with sex, total bill with tips with smoker, whatever, maybe taking any function, and we need to correlate it, and we need to categorical information, whatever we need to find it. For example, let's say I want to find data with what exactly F1, F2, function 1, function 2, maybe total bill with tip. How exactly it will be? So maybe y-axis maybe F1, x-axis maybe f2. If it is f2 increased, f2 increased, and f1 also increased, maybe it is a tips, maybe it is a total bill. Okay. For example, let's say if it is f2 increase, if it is f2 increase and the plotting, the tip correlation also gonna be increase. The plotting also it's gonna be increase. We can able to plot this. This kind of information we calling as what exactly 2D diagram, 2D plotting. But the same if you want to add one more function that will be become a 3D diagram, 3D plotting, 2D plotting. So we can visualize 1D, 2D is very easy, but 3D also very good. But if you want to add fourth function, the correlation with these four functions, that is a fourth. It is very difficult. So it is very difficult to visualize as a human being real time. So up to 1D, 2D, 3D, it's okay. But if it is go for 4D, it is very difficult. And the real time also, it is very difficult to handle this 4D kind of data. Understood? Okay, one more thing I want to. So if it is only one information, I want to handle, I want to one function, maybe tips on total bill only I want to analyze. This we calling as what? Univariant. Univariant analysis. I want to analysis data. Univariant analysis. Maybe F1, F2. Here is one function, here is a two function. It is a bivariant analysis. Got it very clearly? It is a univariant, it is a bivariant. Understood. Please keep in this mind also. And one more information before move forward. Whatever data, total bills, tips, sex, smoke, day, time. So we're dividing into the two categories. The data which we are getting, two categories. First one is what exactly? Correlation. Correlation. Second is what? Categorized. Category means correlation always should be either int or float only. Got it. For example, let's say total bill. Let me one second. So the correlation, what I'm talking about correlation will be total bills, tips, size will be correlation. Got it very clear. Total bill, tips, size. Why? Because it is an integer. It is a float. It is integer only. That's what. So the correlation we can able to do it on correlation analysis. We can able to do it on only plot or integer type of data only. So we can't able to do it text or string kind of data. It is an object. But these are all, whatever we have, sex, smoker, day, time. So these are all, it is a categorical information. So I repeat again, what is the first information? Correlation information that should be an integer or float. Categorical information about object type because of sex, smoker. These three, four are categorical information. Am I right? So clear? Am I right? This is information is very important before moving into that. But let us talk about correlation. Categorical information we'll do later. First, let us analyze this data with this data set, with this tip data set. I want to the problem statement on resolve. I want to see the tip. What is the tip will be? What are the correlation with the tip? So let us try to understand. So correlation. Let it be write down the statement here. Let it be write down the statement. So first, we can able to see the data types also. So data types might be categorical, which is a categorical, which is a correlated, and we can able to see. So how exactly we can able to see the data type DF, D type? Am I right? You know very well about this. We have experienced so many times. We have executed. Is this? See, total bill is a plot, flow type. Tips is flow type. Size is int type, but sex, smoker, day is a categorical information. Clear? First, we should be where whenever you are handling any data set, we should be come to know which is a binary, bi variant, univariant, or which is a categorical information, which is a correlation information. First, we should be come to, then only we can able to do. So data analysis, maybe the explorer data analysis, feature engineering, and supervision of the data, unsupervision, and we will do that. But first we should come to know these are all information. But so what is the correlation? Which are all dependent function? Which are all independent functions? Okay, as of right now, tip is a dependent here. So please keep in your mind, tip is a dependent. Tip will be decided based on the independent informations. Got it? Based on the sex, based on the smoke, based on the smoker, based on the day, time, and size, total bill, tip will be varied. Am I right? The problem statement which we resolve, tip. The output will be tip. The input will be remaining functions. The tip will be the problem statement which we are going to be resolve. We are deeper into the next class. Okay, don't worry. Explorer data we are going to be discussing very deeper. Next class, first understand what is the Seaborn, how we are going to be using. That is in exactly for the today class, but next class will be very deeper. But let it be right now. Let it be right down. So what we're gonna be discussing about, it is a it is a correlated. Understand? We're gonna be discussing about correlation. Let it be right down. Correlation. But this correlation we're gonna be an experience, we're gonna be learning with what are the plotting. The plotting which we are gonna be using with heat map. Okay. So what exactly this? So a correlation with total bill with what? Tips, am I right? Which we are gonna be analysis the data for what? Correlation heat map. Heat map uses uses color cells. So we're gonna be plotting a heat map. Under heat map, how we can able to come to know by seeing a color mapping only. Color mapping on the colored cells only. If it is color is increased, more color, that means what? Correlations are increased. If it is less colored, means what? It be correlation will be decreased. Clear. So this is should be marked down. I don't want in the open cell. Please be keeping. Okay. Then start writing. Start. We have already created a SNS, means Seaborn. We have created dataset is loaded already. Once if it is loaded dataset, okay, types also understood, and we identified dependent independent functions and what are the correlation information and category information. And once if it is identified, these are all, and start analysis data. This we calling as what? Data explorer data analysis also. But but please be considered this class is Seaborn class. Okay. So then right now, so I want to use uh so I want to find correlation information only. So in this data set, so the combination of all, am I right? Float int categorical information, float into categorical information. But I don't want, I want to eliminate, okay, I want to eliminate categorical information. I want to only categorical information. For that, the function name called CORR, core. The function name called core. If it is an execute, we will be see only the category information only. It is an error, but let it be give inside this function. I want to give only a numerical only. See, right now we can able to get only correlation information. We can't able to, it is eliminated, categorical information eliminated because of we are working with on correlation first. Okay. So once if we got the data, clear up to this point, any questions, any confusion, nothing, am I right? What we have discussing. All are clear. Shall we continue or else do you want to talk to me or else any clarification? This is a base. Okay. What we're discussing, this is very important. Fine. If it is understand, let me continue. Let me continue. So what is an object? SNS. What is the Seaborn variable which we created? Please be use heat map. Heat map. And to this heat map, provide that information. Provide this table. Provide this information. And try to execute. See, it is the plotting or not, tell me. So what is the correlation? What are the correlation here? Please observe. If it is more color, more correlation, please. So if it is here is 0.5 is a less 0.5 is less correlation. So bill, total bill increase, the total bill increase, the tip also gonna be increased. Please be observed here. It is a less 0.5 is a less correlation. One is a high correlation. Between what exactly? Tip with what exactly the tip with what exactly the total bill. That we can able to understand with colored cell. So this is a more correlation. It is a less correlation. Clear? By plotting this, we can able to see this is a heat map. We can able to come to know. Got it. Understood this. Okay. So let me continue. Somebody is asking me question. One second. Achut, it indicates that cell as we discussed already here. See here correlation heat map is colored cells. If it is more color, more correlation by seeing itself. And one more thing, we can able to identify the data where exactly correlation. Correlation means what? For example, see here, the total bill increases. The total bill is increases. If it is total bill is increases, the tip also gonna be increase. Am I right? And commonly, whenever you are visiting a restaurant, what is the correlation? What are the problem statement? Tip. I want to identify what will be the tip. What will be the tip? It is based on the bill. If it is doing 1000 rupees, 10 rupees you're gonna be pay. If you are doing bill 10,000, your bill will be 10,000. That will be 100 rupees. Your tip will be understood. That we need to understand. Am I right? That is data we need to. Tip size. Yes. Simply can remember if it is more colored. Here is the colored. Here is the. So if it is a more tip here. Tip is increased. So but here is what exactly indicate the color. So if it is very dark, here is a dark, dark blue. See here. This is less tip. It is a more correlation. Correlation means what? Based on the total bill, how exactly the tip will be varied. Okay, it is less correlation. Got it very clearly. Okay, understand. Okay, slowly we can discuss. Fine. So let us understand one more. One more. So let us talk about bivariant, which we discussed already in the beginning. Bivariant. Bivariant means what exactly? We need to provide two values. Bivariant analysis. One second. Okay, but this time I'm gonna be using for bivariant analysis. I'm gonna be using join plot. I'm plotting join plot. But to this we need to provide value. So I want to provide two values, two functions, am I right? Bidirectional means what? Two functions. I'm gonna be providing tip. I'm gonna be providing tip and y-axis. X-axis will be tip. Y-axis will be total bill. Total bill. And data type will be, one second. Data we need to provide, am I right? We need to provide data. From where exactly provide data? DF. Data will be data loaded from where exactly? DF. Okay. So the type kind is we gonna be your hexagon. Hexa we can go for it. So different types of plotting in this joint plot also. The plotting hexa means what? Hexa symbols will become dot, dot, round, whatever line, whatever you can. But right now we go for hexa. Please let it be try to execute. It will be draw the hexagon. So where exactly it is a, 1 second, somebody is talking to me. Yes. Yeah, true. Thank you. Ah, clear. Somebody's Achyut, you got me, am I right? You are understand this. Yes. Yeah. So where exactly? The plotting is where exactly more correlation where exactly with the tip with the total bill. Tip with total bill where exactly. Second. Okay. Fine. So the total bill from where exactly 10 to 20. Between 10 to 20 and tip will be 0 to more. In this place, in this place is more correlation. Got it very clearly. If the if this total bill increases and it will be increased tips also. So in this total bill, vary it from where exactly more correlation happen, where exactly between 10 to 20, maybe it is rupees or whatever maybe. It may be 2 to 4 tips. Okay. So we can able to see more correlation happen here. By seeing this diagram, we can able to see, we can able to understand. So where exactly correlation? If it is paying high bill, more correlation? No, no. So the between 10 to 20, 10 to 20, the total bill of the customers, 10 to 20 only, the tip will be increased here. Somebody is asking question once again. Yes, clear. We can able to draw that. This is we calling as hexa. So we can able to find the bivariant like function 1, function 2 means what? Total bill with tips. What are the correlation between? We can able to plot the information. Clear. This is what exactly that, and we gonna hexa informations also. This is what exactly hexa, and okay, this is the way we can able to see the information. We can able to track in where exactly if it is more bill, more correlation. No, they're paying very high. What will happen? More tip will be get it where exactly bill between 10 to 20 bills only. Between tip will get only 2 to 4 bill, but not so because the bill is less that we can't able to get 10 rupees. We can able to get 2 to 4 rupees only. But so most of the business, most of the tips will get from here on. Even high bill will get more tips. No, because of 1 or 2 bills only. Monthly we have a high bill maybe 50 lakh 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh bills maybe it is around 1 to 2 bills only. But 2,000 10,000 or 2,000 or 2,000 to 1,000 to 2,000, it may vary. Lot of sales will be happen. The tips also very high. That we can able to understand here. Fine. Okay. So let us the same way. same way. But we'll add here the kind as what exactly? Red color. Regression. Okay, here is exo we have understood very, very clearly. Am I right? This is a hexo. But I want to add regression also. What is a regression? What is the linear regression? Hmm? Logical regression. Okay, if it is possible, I will discuss. I will discuss with you because of this is not part of our course. But definitely, interview point of view, we need to discuss. Okay, definitely I will. Okay, instead of kind as what exa, I will go for REG, regression. REG stands for what? Regression. It's a bell curve. Bell curve. Linear regression, the output will be the bell curve. This is very exactly, no? This, this bell curve. So more correlation happen where exactly? In this place. Bell curve. So we can able to go regression happen here only. Got it. So what is the regression? How exactly it will be? We will be discuss. Okay, so we have a joint plot. Don't worry. So very deeper, we're gonna be discussing and we are gonna be using these are all plottings in exploratory data analysis in next question in Monday. But so what exactly? So how exactly it is will be the data, what the data set which we have elements and functions, how exactly, what is the bidirectional, which are all the functions, what are the correlation? We should be understand what is the regression, okay? How we can able to plotting this information, we should be come to know. Got it. This is what exactly the bidirection means what exactly. Up to this point, we have correlation with what? Bidirection means what exactly? Anybody help me? Bidirectional means what? Anybody? Please, what we have discussed. Two functions, am I right? Two functions. Maybe it is, maybe it is y-axis, it is y-axis or x-axis only. Maybe it is a 2D also, we can call as a 2D diagram. So, but my question is, sir, if it is more functions, maybe up to one function two, but if I want to add function three, function four also. What I need to do? Maybe we have information only here. We have a total bill, we have a tips, we have a sex, we have a smoke, we have a uh, size, smoker. Okay, these are all information. These are all the functions we have in the data set or not. But how exactly we can able to correlations? Okay, but to handle this, to handle this, we're gonna be using what exactly the pair plot. Pair plot. Sir, what is an exactly pair plot? A pair plot, listen, a pair plot is also known as known as scatter plot. We have experience in MATLAB yesterday, am I right? Scatter plot. Am I right? In this, in which one variable? Please let it be write down and let me explain. A variable in the same example, in the same data row is matched with another variable's value. Variables value. Variables value. It's very important. like this. Pair are just elaboration on this. Got it very clearly. So that means it's showing all variables, means all functions. Variable is nothing but what? Functions, whatever may be, or elements and rows or columns, whatever may be. All showing all variable paired with all other variables. So please, writing is slow, please wait. Other variables. It's very important. Okay. So it's very important, showing all variables paired with all other variables. Means, so let it be talk about, talk about tip and size. Am I right? Totally how many function here? Three. Total bill, tip and size. Total bill with tip, total bill with what size? Same way. Tip with total bill, tip with size. Maybe size with tip, size with total bill. Totally how many diagrams will be? How many plottings? How many pairing? How many pairs will come? Please, anybody? Please. Can you guess how many plotting should be? That means, can you guess the number here? Three elements means comparing each other. Means it's showing to compare. Read it. Showing to show all variable pair with other variables. That means what? 3 into 3. Am I right? 3 into 3. Am I right? That is a math, simple math. Am I right? Pair plot, just provide DF. That's it. 9 totally. Total 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you see here, total bill pair with total bill only. Total bill pair with tip. Total bill pair with size. Same way. Tip pair with total bill, tip with size. And the size with total bill, size with tip, size with size. The pairing with showing all the values. If you are comparing, if it is trying to correlation with the total bill with total bill, okay, so the total bill between, so 10 to 20, between 10 to 20 is higher. But is total bill, okay, correlation with these three, okay, got it very clearly. The same way we can able to do it, correlation with what exactly? With each and every value. Okay, we can able to do that. So, but sir, for example, let's say I want to add sex also in this data. I want to, if it is a female, how would be? If it is a male, how would it be? Okay, I want to segregate. I want to segregate this data. I want to segregate this data. So we have a two persons here, male people. So which are all maybe total bill. So males will do higher or females are doing higher. Comparing with total bill, total. Okay. Maybe if you are comparing with tip. One second. Tip with the tip. So who are doing more tip? Females will give more tip or males will give more tips. Maybe size. Maybe females are more or males are more. Okay. All the cases only if you talk about Indian perspective, males are giving more tips. Males are go for restaurant more. Am I right? Am I right? Usually happen like that. Am I right? Yes or no? Bill all doing more paying bills also mere males only. I'm not criticizing to anyone. Please, this is true. Am I right? Okay. Please see the result. What will happen? See the function called hug. HE, and please provide sex function, sex element. Better what I need to do, please. I'll do it in another cell. It will be okay. I'll do it in different cell. You can let me go ahead. HE is equal to sex. I won't add it here. See what will happen. Let's see. See. So the blue color is male, orange color is a female. So if you go for total bill, more doing by whom? More doing by whom, please? Males only. More tip, males only. So how people, person, size of the team, size of the table of the restaurant, more on males, less on females. Okay, see here. One, two, three. Correlation with tip, total bill with tip, sex with sex. But if you compare with other, but total bill versus female, the slightly it is equal. Am I right? Look at here. Total bill with the tip, slightly. Most of the time equal. But few people, only male people, give more tips. Got it. We can able to correlation like this also. Got it. Understand, please. The finally, dist plot. Dist means what? Distribution of columns features. Distribution, distribution of, maybe we are going to be giving only one function here. Okay, let it be here. Let us experience this also. SNS, dist plot, and provide instead of df, instead of df, maybe df means what? The all three values. Am I right? Total bill, sex, and tips also. But I don't want. But I want to provide only any one of the bill. KD, one of the function name called KD function should be. First, let us be try to execute what will happen. Let's this what. So total bill will be blue color. Tip will be orange or maybe light yellow. Size is will be green. Count will be come here. Count. Okay. But let us, instead of all the values, all the function, just I want to provide only one, only tip. That to also tip. Please be execute right now. See. I want to provide KD also, means linear regression, something true. It has to close, am I right? It is an outside. Yeah. So tip will be here. This is x-axis. Y-axis will be count. Number of counts increased. Tip between 2 to 4. The count will be increased. The number of count will be more. 50 tips, 40 tips will be between 2 to 4. But if you go for 8, 6 to 8, between 10 count, means 10 tips to 20 tips only. But if it 10 rupees, very less. The tip count will be very less, 0 to 10. this, if it is talk about this, if you want to come to know this, one second, one second. This, okay, understood very clearly. These are all what exactly the information about correlation. We can able to plotting about correlation means what? The data should be float or int. But what about categorical? What about categorical information? Categorical information, please. If you talk about categorical information, if you want to analysis categorical information in Seaborn, we have a box plot, wine plot, count plot, bar plot. So these are all the plotting which we are going to be using. But anyway, let us try to do that. Very simple. So please let it be, okay, categorical, let it be write down description. So which we are going to be analysis what exactly categorical plotting. Plots. Okay, Seaborn also helps us doing analysis on categorical data points also. In section will be discount on above. Which are all guys please by using categorical box. I'll repeat what are the categorical. Seaborn also helping you do analysis on categorical by using which are all plotting box plotting we are gonna be using, and we're gonna be using wine plotting. We are gonna be using count plotting, and we're gonna be using bar plot also. No confusion, am I right? Are you following class? Or are you following the class? Am I right? Oh my God! One second. One second. Again, I need to take. Mm. Okay. So let us talk about data once again. I want to display the data, so we can able to see df dot head. Okay, please be display. This is a total table, total data set of all the rows and functions, whatever may be. Okay, so you have to see the type. Okay, df hyphen d type. Please be execute, which are all categorical. Please be read out. Anybody help me in the chat box? Please, anybody help me in the chat box? Sex, smoker, day, time. Okay, so these four elements, these are functions are. These four are sex, smoke, day. But I want to analysis these three, these four. But so for example, let's say I want to do go for sex, but I want to come to know male count and female count. Male count, female count. Okay, which is gonna be. So let it be go for. So SNS, 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 count plot, provide which category want analysis, please. The category X is equal to x-axis. I want to display an x-axis in provide the category name called sex element. Am I right? The data I need to provide from where exactly? DF. Am I right? If we execute this, the count is on y-axis, x-axis, male and female. Which are all more, please? The count of 100 out of 160. So around 150 people are male, around 100 people are female. We can able to count like this also. Sir, can we able to change this into the y-axis? Yeah, definitely we can. So x-axis count, but y-axis are sex element. Understood very clearly. Sir, can I able to do like by using count plot smoker also? It's very easy compared to the categorical. Compared to the correlation, category information is very easy. Smoker. I want to plotting about smoker. Smokers. Smokers. Yes. Very less smokers in restaurant. Smokers no is very high. Smokers are very less. Smokers, no smokers are very high. In our restaurant, which are all who are all visited, we can able to identify smokers and non-smokers also. The same way day, which day? Monday, Sunday, Tuesday. So the customers are visiting on which day more? Let it provide day. Go for better to go for x-axis. Okay, more on Saturday. The more people count people more on Saturday. Understood? Count plot. Same way we can able to do bar plot also. Bar means what? We can correlation with means we comparing with what other x-axis, y-axis. Not single value. We can able to go for category two values, two functions. I can able to give here by using SNS. Okay, I'm doing bar here. So SNS dot bar plot. Okay. So in y-axis, I want to give total bill. In x-axis, I want to give 6 and any value. You can able to provide any value, any element, any function we can. Okay, but as of right now, I want to do that. You can go for smokers also. You can go for day also. Okay, load the data and execute. See the bar plots. We have discussed in the earlier, right? Total bill are more always in females. Females are sorry, males are high, females are less compared with sex. Males are high toward paying total bill high, or females are paying total bill high. We can able to analysis this data. Okay, okay. The same way, this is what exactly bar, but the same way box plotting also. Okay, let us try to do that. Box plotting also. One second. Try to focus. Please be focused. So this is categorical. Agreed. That is, we have to categorical. Category, my data. Categorize. My data. Categorize the data or my data, whatever may be. Data based. Data based on some other. I want to some other categories. Categorize data basis on other, as we discussed, uh, Previously, which we have discussed this, am I right? This is pair plot. The same way, category also. One with another. Am I right? Please remember this. This one, am I right? Pairing. Pairing means what? One function with another function. Total bill with tip with tip. Size with size. Am I same way here also? What is a category? Other category. Other categories. For this, I should be use, we should be provide box plot. Under this, the x-axis, who will be total bill first. Okay. Y-axis, days. I want to provide a day. Okay, only x-axis, y-axis. But I want to provide, first let it be display this box plotting. Box plotting, days. We need to provide data or not? Where is data? What are the variable name called? Data. From where exactly? DF, am I right? Then only please be execute. This is what exactly? Block spotting. Okay. So days in y-axis, x-axis, total bill. Okay. So Sunday bill is increased. Here is. So 0, 0, something, this means increased. Friday, very less. As per Indian standard, Friday, non people very less, am I right? See, Tuesday, please, by using here. Overall more, between 40 to 50 or 10 to 20, Thursday, likewise. But this is what exactly total bill with the day. But I want to add here smokers. I want to smokers. I want to divide this in this data. Total bill okay, day okay. But I want to segregate. I want to compare with smokers, with female. Sorry, with males. First, let it be add with 1 second, with 6. What will happen? Let's see. Comma missing, am I right? See, Friday, the females are very, very less. See, look at here. Males, okay, they are agreed. They agreed to eat non-veg. Maybe people are in Friday also there. Okay, please. Friday data, if you see, you can understand what is in exactly this. Sunday, Saturday is equal. More than females, males are more. But Sunday is okay. Hmm? But instead of this, let us go for change it to the smokers. Sex instead of sex, I'm changing it to the smoker. The data is changed, am I right? So Friday, on Friday, male data, female data. Okay, along with total bill, day also. And which day, males, how exactly total will be. On Saturday, how exactly total will be females. Smoker, sorry. No smoker, sorry. I got it. I wrongly explained. Smoker. Smoker, yes, means what? More smokers. No smokers or S smokers. Okay. Got it very clear. This is what? The same thing, whatever we have experienced, same thing. Same thing. Same thing, same thing, same thing, only we can do it win log plot. Different, same information we can able to get it. Let it be changed to the v on plot, v on plot, v on, will on plot. Okay, but here is same example. Let it be an execute. See, the plotting is different. That's it. Here is a box wise and a point wise, but all together. And Saturday only more females and more sales happen on males or female. But if you talk about Friday, females are very less, males are very high, but the total bill, okay, happen very high between 10 to 20, okay. But if you talk about 30 to 50, 30 to 50, 30 to 50, only sales happen male, but no sales on female. Sorry, so smoker. Let me change it to the sex. I can explain more. See, even the same explanation. 30 bill 30 to 50, no female, no female sales, even not recorded one. But it recorded on Friday males, but very less, very less. But if you talk about 10 to 10 to 30, females also there and males also there. Got it? Okay, I hope you people are understand Seaborn. But tomorrow means the next class on Monday. The next class on Monday. Monday will all together with help of data structures, with help of NumPy, with help of pandas, with help of matplotlib, with help of Seaborn. We are going to be do one data set. By using one data set, we're going to be analysis, explore data analysis.